maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young. Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out.
Everyone, how's it going? It's Dr. Michelle. We are here with our patient Dylan and our assistant Virginia. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Everything's good?
Great.
So I'll put my mask on now because I want to move closer to Dylan, but I just wanted to say hello without it on. My two masks, shall I say. So Dylan came to us about 1.5 years ago, and he had done braces, he had some bondings done, and his teeth had started to relapse. We can see, you know, these ones have moved up here a little bit, these ones were kind of turning. He didn't like how these two look different from each other. So we did Invisalign, and he completed his Invisalign about, what, a few months ago, maybe? I don't know, Corona kind of blurs the time frame, but finished his Invisalign. His teeth look amazing. You can see what they look like now, and we can also show you where we ended up here. Flip our photos. So these are his teeth now. So all the bottom ones are pretty much in alignment. We've uprighted these two teeth here. We put these in a nice position for the gums. And now he came in with a picture of what he wanted, and so we are going to be doing that today. We're doing 4 porcelain veneers on these 4 teeth here. And we've taken digital photos, we've taken a digital scan, which we'll show you a little bit more later. And we've created, based on what Dylan's asking for, this what's called a wax up. And so we've basically mimicked the teeth that he would like to have on the model here. And we are going to be using this stent to then replicate those to his mouth. And the process that we do is really cool because we'll make those temporaries or provisionals, and then he gets to live with them for a few weeks and really, hone in on exactly what it is that he likes. If he wants to change anything from what we discussed, we can do that too. And then a few weeks after that, he comes back and we deliver his final porcelain veneers. It's something really interesting to look at if we come back again to this picture. And Dylan has very nice translucency to his teeth. We can kind of see that grayish hue that comes through there. That's what makes teeth look very natural. And so we are going to be mimicking that in these new veneers so they look like he has beautiful teeth, not that he has beautiful veneers, right? We don't want people to say, hey man, did you get your teeth done? Look great. No, it's like, hey, did you do something with your hair? Did you get a facial? You just look great. So that's really our goal here at Beverly Dentistry. We want to have a beautiful, confident smile and that you can't tell that anything was done. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you want to add? How has this process been for you so far with the Invisalign? What are you feeling today? Are you excited to get your...
Excited to finally be done. I think it was good. You were committed to revising and changing as we went along to make sure that it was perfect. So I think the whole process went great. Everyone in the office is awesome.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you. And Dylan came in actually before he even had his teeth bonded. Initially, he had a lot of spacing between his teeth, so he was just showing me one of those pictures. So he's come a long way from that first guy with no bonding, so now we're going to be with the porcelain veneers. So it's an exciting journey. We'll keep you updated.
It's so awesome. Like, it picks up everything quick.
You did it. Thank you.
Ready, Doc?
So here we were putting some numbing gel on first so that when we use our visual anesthesia machine, it will be a very nice smooth process. We just added some aromatherapy so now you can't smell through the screen, but if you could, you'd smell lavender. Yes, this is our digital comfort syringe, it's called, is the technical term, but basically it delivers at a very slow, steady rate. And I'll do some shaking here, Dylan. You're gonna feel, you might feel a little bit of a feeling there. So do some shaking as well. And so you can see there's nothing of force that I have to do. I just go ahead and let the machine do its work. idea what the temporaries are going to look like on his teeth, so we can use it as a guide to how we want to prepare them. Ready, original?
A little bit of air, 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's to feel that anymore, but I like to look now anyway.
Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take that off. We'll see you with the preview of what we're going to look like here. We'll put that in just a minute. So let's go ahead and grab the mirror there.
Alright, Dylan. Okay, the big reveal. Here, let me take this off.
Also, your lip is still pretty swollen there, but
Wow.
that's what they're gonna look like.
Cool.
Very nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think that color match is a good one, Virginia, for now. Okay, so you can see here we're making what are called depth cutting burrs, or depth cuts with the depth cutting burr. Basically shows us exactly the thickness of the porcelain that we're going to need and how much of the tooth that we're going to need to remove to achieve that. So we're being very conservative with the amount that we're taking off for feldspathic porcelain is what we're going to be using. So you'll see as I do this here what that looks like. Good reason to have the acrylic material on there because mostly I'm cutting through the acrylic, so the amount of tooth I'm actually removing is fairly minimal. If we look here, we can see that this tooth right here was already shorter, so we're really not going to be taking off any of the length of that tooth because we're adding, about 1 millimeter or 2. Whereas the other ones here, we need to take off a little bit off the edge to make sure we have enough room for that nice translucency that we were talking about before. We've prepared the teeth, if you want to take a look there. So that's pretty conservative based on the translucency, again, like we said that we wanted, so we're using some different guides for that. And it's mostly still an enamel, which is what you want, a little bit into the dentin. And now we're going to go ahead and push the gums away from the teeth and then take 2 different kinds of records of it, both a digital and a physical one as well. So stay tuned. Ready? Okay, go ahead and check the cord.
The shade tab with the acrylic.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.